This week, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I scored 13-23, and I was like, heck yeah, head-to-head matchups in the top 4. Beat our beloved Adam, who's like number 9 in Australia. I was like, I'm the GOAT, whatever. My other cash league, thought I beat him as well, all good. And then bang, updates happened. And I lost both head-to-heads by like 20 points. I was like, nothing could be worse. And then I just checked as we having a look at the top scores here. I'm in the top 2%. So not only did I lose my head-to-head and my drafts in all my top 4s, but I also in the 2%. What's happening, Chris? I'm in shambles, mate. I can't even talk. I'm in shambles.
We should let the tackles and tinnies listeners know that yes, in the 2 major finals, it was Adam versus Ryan, and Adam's won, so you go straight to, like, is it the prelim finals? And
Bullshit.
I beat our other co-host Andy. So Andy gets a second shot, and so do you next week, Ryan. But at some point, I think if you win next week, you and I actually come up head-to-head, so there will probably be no podcast, or I'll just be telling you everything opposite of what I'd like you to do.
Well, mate, it's not going to matter. We have no trades left. So.
yeah, true.
Just be captaincy options.
It's all theoretical talk. Yeah.
Literally. And as you mentioned, mate, I want to go straight into, I mentioned last week, the CEO of Rocks and Diamonds, my boy, Reecewalsh. I can't go too hard on him because the Broncos just got absolutely decimated by a barrage of sniper rifles on the one set play with Ezra Mann and Adam Reynolds. Never seen that in my life, let alone for 2 halves for a top 4 team. Relatively early on in the piece as well, might I add. Yeah, Reecewalsh, Rocks and Diamonds, baby, 145, whatever it was the week before. And then, 26 trash.
Yeah.
Absolute trash. So, yeah, I actually blame Reecewalsh for my loss this week. But if the Broncos didn't get the double hammy, or triple hammy technically with Cobbo, I think I would have made the win for both my head-to-heads. So, Reecewalsh, you're on thin ice. I can't trade you because I got no one left. But it will be an interesting captaincy corner because there's not many desirable picks. And I tell you what, looking forward to your opinion on a cheeky VC on a Reecewalsh.
Look, I think even though he didn't do well last week, I still think he's the play. He's got some good matchups coming up. Yes, he still also has to play Melbourne yet again in a couple of weeks' time. But look, against who are they playing this week?